Hi Monica, Tom, Eugene and Orla. I just have a new site developed for you as for your assistant principals, so I'm going to guide you through it. So from your school website you simply click on staff. Now if you haven't logged in, it'll ask you to do so, but I have already logged in, so it's gone straight through. So it brings you to your staff room section here, and what you're looking for here on the left hand side is the word STF, assistant principals. So only the 4 of you have access to that site, and I just have access for training. So once you're happy with it, I'll be out of it, and obviously I won't be going through any documents or anything that you have there. So what you have is a normal SharePoint site with announcements, a calendar and links. Okay, so probably the main thing you'll use it for is documents, storing and sharing of your documents. So you go into documents and go into share documents. Okay, so the first thing you'll do is probably organize it in folders. So the first thing is I'm going to put up a sample folder. So new, little black triangle, new folder. Okay, so I'm going to call this agendae or meetings or whatever. Okay, and I'm just going to write in the word test. Okay, so I have a test folder. So when I want to upload a document into that, I go into the folder, so click on the yellow part, and you simply upload, and you can upload a number of documents or one. So I'm going to upload one, browse for it, and I'm going to put that one in, open, and OK. Obviously the larger the document, the longer it will take. So you can see now, if I was to just simply double click on that, that document would open up. Now, across the top is what's called a breadcrumb. I am in a document at the moment, a folder which is called agendae test, which is under shared documents, which is under assistant principals, and so on. Okay, so you can actually use this at any time to go back. So if I go back to my main page here, assistant principals, go into documents, shared documents, agendae test as the test folder. You can see there's the document there for me. Okay, so go back. Now, a couple of things to note. If this, because you're assistant principals, you may be having a planning document that you're going to store there, and it may be a document that's a work in progress. If it is, and you think that somebody else might work on it at the same time as you, it's important that the first person would check that document out, and that means that the other person can't work on it. I'll explain it as I do it. So if you just select little black triangle beside training class, you can check that document out there. So you check out and you say OK. That means now there's a little green triangle listed here beside this Excel document. You'll get into the habit of looking for this document, this little symbol on a document. So for example, if this was Tom and you logged in, Tom, and you saw that, you know that that document has been checked out, and when you rest your mouse on it without clicking it, it'll tell you who has that document, and in this case it's Rosalind Lawler. So I'm going to click on it to open it. Okay, so this is an Excel document. It'll ask me to log in. Okay, this was actually a sample. So I'm going to change this document now. So this could be a planning document that I have from home, and I'm going to change it. So now I've changed it. Now, what's very important, if any of you have Vista on your laptops, Vista has a bug on it when you are editing documents, and it's important that you don't come over here to the left hand side and save it, but you actually close it on the right hand side, and in that way it will save it. If you saved it over this side, it actually creates 2 versions, the original version and the updated version. So I'm going to close down here from the corner. It will ask me, do I want to save the changes? Yes, I do. Now, at this stage, other users cannot see your changes until you check it in. Do you want to check it in now? So in this case, I'm happy with it. I say yes. If I wasn't, I could keep it checked out. Versioning also means that you can type in this is version 2 amended on a certain date, but in general just click OK. So what will happen is this document will save back to the server, and you'll see this change now. So now I can see that that document has been checked back in. Okay. Alright, back to the home page. So that's announcements, calendar and links. Okay, so to add a new announcement, very simple. Test message. Okay, we will have a meeting. Okay. And then just say OK. Now, that message has gone in there as an announcement. It's probably important to note that the 4 of you are in this site, and rather than keep checking in on it to see if things have been added, you can set an alert on each web part. So for example, if I click on the word announcements, okay, and I go into actions, alert me, you will receive an email notification if anything is added in here. Okay, so send me an alert when all items, when there's any changes there, when anything changes there, and say OK. Each one of you, the 4 of you, need to do that for each web part. Alright, so in your announcements, simply actions, alert me. Okay, go back to assistant principals. Alright, calendar, you do it for the same one. So click on calendar, actions, alert me, send me if all changes, if anything changes, send me an email and say OK. Back to assistant principals. Okay, links, again you can do it on links. Where it will be important is over here in discussions and tasks. If you go to the word discussions, now this will be on management pages, and into discussion boards, team discussion. Okay, new discussion.